All right, again, welcome back. So just left out the grocery store. As you can see, everybody's wearing all black. So they waited. They waited until I see all black cross street. Now I'm using the color black. All right, and then I'll talk about the bicycle afterwards. So all black, right? Across the street. And black jackets, and black pants. So they waited till I was paying for my food, and then they started compiling everybody within the store who was wearing black or all black to get in front of me so they can engage in that sort of tactic of using the color black. All right? Yeah, same thing over and over again. No one was wearing any other color except for me. Okay? And again, this is let me show you guys the color. Okay, all black. All black. Oh, I was left in the store wearing, from what I saw, right? Wearing all black. And then the security guard, as I'm walking out the store, he looks down. There was a bicycle part there. And I love looking at the bicycle wheels. You know, again, also see, hands behind the head. All right? Yeah, so they definitely feeling themselves again, right? Talk about with the targeting. You know, like I said, they don't stop. They just find new ways to continue to, year after year, keep you in this program, right? Because the lies that are being told, you know, of you being a threat to national security or public safety, which is a lie. Because again, in order for them to keep you in this program, because again, you're selected for non-consensual human experimentation, you're microchipped, and the only way they can keep you in this program, again, is to villainize you, negatively condition you, and get other people to lie in order to do that. This is what the state does. The state has always done that, particularly for black people, and in using the mental illness theme as such, right? Meanwhile, you know, these people within the authorities' authoritative position are the ones with the true mental illness. They are the ones who are the sociopath and psychopathic, the dark triad personality types, who, you know, should be microchipped, right? Who should be watched, you know. But because they put themselves in that position, they get to make those decisions. Right? They get to do this. They get to poison our community. They get to poison our minds, to manipulate us, right? And get away with it. And to manipulate other black people into engaging in such behavior. See, many of us don't think critically and analytically to understand. And this is why for years I've been studying this program, exposing everything that they were doing, like I said, regardless of the cost. And as a whistleblower, you know that you're going to be targeted and they're going to destroy your life, as with any whistleblower, right? Because this is what they do, you know. Again, so they're constantly sending me subliminal message about putting black people into slavery, and this is one of the ways in which they'll do it, right? To extort money from you and to get other black people involved in doing it, but not understanding that they themselves, one day, same thing will happen to them, right? And then they will not do anything about it. I could say anything about it because they engage in criminal activity against an individual, particularly when it comes to conspiracy against rights. Right? Conspiracy against rights. All right? Understand that. And the churches are heavily involved. And what do you see within these churches, these pastors? A lot of them are engaging in activity in which they claim not to be supporters of homosexuality, you know, cheating, you know, all these sort of things. Look at the we'll have with Bishop T.D. Jakes, right? See, we have yet to understand that as black people, the vast majority of us are heavily compromised, and money is a tool in which they used to do it. Money and position. Right? Position within the society. I didn't even see the New York Federal Department drive by. Right up there. right? Money and status, okay? And in order to become part of that club, there are certain rituals that you must go through, right? And why you have to go through those rituals? So that it can be used against you. Meaning it's the homosexual ritual, right? The bisexual themes that they use against us, right? But a lot of us don't understand how. Okay, it's through covert drugging, covert operations, covert drugging, right? Technological development of weapons using microwave and radio wave frequencies to manipulate our minds. Okay, they always got to show up to show who this to let me know who they are. That is them. So number 3654, or it's another number that is used, 54, right? In terms of my disability. First it was 52, then they'll use 54, the number 54 a lot, right? You know, I'm supposed to be receiving a letter saying my disability will be discontinued in when I turn 54, right? You know, first it was when I turned 52. You know, it's always the same shit, right? Then when they start sending me a subliminal message about being when I'm 56 or 50 or even 60, they'll start using the police sirens immediately afterwards, right? In terms of my disability, all right? Because again, they're always trying to engage in the, you know, of trying to take away my disability. All right, but this is what they do. Like I said, and this is why I record this stuff so I can prove to you guys. Now, it doesn't affect me like they think it does, you know. But again, this is why I do what I do, so no one can doubt me. You know, they can have their own. And you know, when I show you the proof, whether they want to look at it or not, you know, it's the proof, right? So it's the reason why that woman brought up the number 3. The number 3 signifies, again, either people there, you know, they only have 3 people that they can try to accuse me of whatever crimes they're trying to accuse me of. You know, the lies. Okay? And, you know, that's why at times, you know, it's funny because at times when they use the number 3, they'll use a lot of police sirens. A lot of police sirens. Okay, in the very beginning, using number 3, not so much. But lately, a lot of police sirens. So again, exposing them, and again, you see the use of these. It was a black woman, Hispanic woman. So it goes to show that they're using, again, multi-ethnicity groups of women and men to engage in that sort of targeting, right? So yeah, they're very slick, very crafty, very crafty. And this is why, again, I have to expose it so people could know exactly what's being done. But once you start to recognize the subliminal or the psyops, you know, you would not fall into a lot of traps that they said. Even if you're not a target individual, if you study my videos, listen to what I'm saying, you will understand exactly what I mean. Okay? And if you don't believe me, there's a video online on YouTube. It's called Study of Human Behavior, right? Particularly within the society, human mannerisms. So when you see people doing certain things, you know, certain things are natural, but then certain things are used in such a way that it appears to be natural, but it's not, because of the frequency of how it's being used, right? The amount of times it is being done in front of you. And stick it up in your ears. And that is because you're being conditioned. So how do you condition someone? Is the repetition of things being done in front of you. Things are being said in front of you. You know, it usually has a negative connotation, right? And then trying to manipulate you and trap you so that they can extort money from you, they can blackmail you, they can use you, you can be a tool gatekeeper of white supremacy, of white racism, I should say, used against your own people, and there's nothing you can say or do. As I said, your own people, you hear the car horn, again, giving me a confirmation that what I'm saying is true, right? So when you refuse to be the gatekeeper, they will attack you. And again, you don't know. You don't know the psychological operation being waged against you. You don't know about silent sound spread spectrum technology being used to manipulate your mind, to change your way of thinking, your behavior patterns. Right? This is why when you see the perps do things in front of you, it is because they are being told what to do, how to trigger you. Right? And so when that happens, that is proof that your mind has been tampered with, that your mind has been broken into, that you have been brainwashed. Okay? These so-called brainwashing program, thought reform program, coercive persuasion program, the names have changed in order to sanitize and lessen the negative dramatic effect. Right? Because when we hear about brainwashing, we associate these things with negative things, and rightfully so. Right? So they changed the names to sanitize the same brainwashing method that they have engaged in the past. They're very slick, I say, very crafty, and have, watching a video today, Dr. Amos Wilson, is called Critical Thinking of an Analysis of Black Thought. And he talks about that, using words, changing words, symbols, signs, to manipulate us, to program us. All right? And we have no idea, no clue what's going on. We leave our children to be openly attacked by the white racists and the black religious cults who care nothing about our people, only themselves, because they are highly and heavily indoctrinated with a false belief system. And that false belief system is a system which negatively affects them, right? But because they are conditioned also to ignore the reality, to not see the reality and the truth, again, it's the minds of a sheep, non-thinking, in the sense of critical analysis, right? And logical thinking and logical analysis of the world around them, right? It's all superstition and belief. Okay? Anyhow, talk to you guys in the next video.